petition that we tried to label part of what was read there. But the 10 points were failure to respect local customs and cultures in matters of historical value, which we've done discussed the value of the historical value of the Shaddox Cemetery, the lack of cooperation with local concerns to be protected by the local and state and federal laws, and then number 3 is the failure to honor local, county, land use plans and inviting local officials to the table. This is going along with that the Land Act usage there, and even before they built the temporary fence inside ours, they were supposed to have met with our foreign court and advised them what they was going to do, but they didn't do it. And on the week afterwards, we had a storm damage back in August. We went down to, was going to go down to remove a large treetop off of the fence. We had to make arrangements for a backhoe to be there to keep from damaging it. We got down there and they had blocked us out with Yale locks or some kind of a key lock and log chains on their gates that we couldn't even get in to work and do our day's work, and that's what that's about. And, but we've also got the violation of just unlawful deals with it, not only the Shaddock, but the Brown and the Jones cemeteries I mentioned, and then yesterday we found out about the other 2 in Searcy County. And then unfounded accusations and questionable activities on which this C&H hog farm over here, which they, it's all connected, we found out, and the questionable handling of the, they even killed a little old girl's goat, 4-H goat, the park rangers did down here a couple of years ago, and dogs, they killed beagle dogs, and just anything like that. And their excuse was that a beagle dog was going to hurt a bull elk, which everybody knows that's not going to happen. And then disputes with the local government officials over road closings. I think I won't cover that because I think you've done that with Judge Campbell on that and understood the problem we have there. Also, the road leading up to this Jones Cemetery over here, excuse me, that goes from Irby to Compton, is not being maintained right. And if they ever have an emergency at Compton in that mountain over where the Harrison slides off again, they're going to have an evacuation deal, and that road being closed is not going to help. So if that road's been there since back in Indian Trail days, yes. And it needs to be open. I'll let Judge Campbell take care of that because that's in his field. And the closing of restrooms and the facilities in the park, and then the general demolition and unwillingness to work with and the benefit of the local concerns, and then the apparent alleged mismanagement of funds. On this, we attended a meeting down in the library at Harrison some time back, and they presented their budget, or y'all did, your representative did, of $6.3 million. Now, I'm just an old country boy, sir, but they said 15% went to maintenance, which was $945,000 out of 6 months, and the rest went to wages, with 79 employees, and 20 of them, of course this is a matter of public record, and 20 of them were part-time. Well, it sounds to me like there's a lot of money being spent for salaries at the top of the bill that don't need to be spent. And when they're closing bathrooms and I've talked to people that's from overseas and people that even tours the United States going to national parks. They said this was the sorriest run national park they'd ever been in. They said compared to Mount Rushmore and the different ones that they've been in, said this was the sorriest run national park because of the bathroom closures and just the different things like that. So I would say that you need to look at the budget the way it's being handled also, but they didn't have the money to keep the bathrooms open, but they could come up with enough money to build a fence to just harass people and keep us from having funerals without taking action or even getting into locking gates and stuff, getting in to do our maintenance that we need to do. So this is the grievances, basically, from what we have here with this petition. This petition, we are hopeful that covers everything that needs to be said, and all these things here, this letter that we give you there, we stand behind that 100%.